What is up, everybody? Welcome back. I honestly can't remember where I left off on the camera, so I think it's where we pulled out the engine on the original Eclipse. I think that's where I last left off. If not, I might give you guys a quick little update. So as you can see, we got the hood back on. The Eclipse is torn apart. Same with this Eclipse right here. Hood is back on, but it's torn apart. And guess what, you guys? Last night it was raining like crazy, and now today is beautiful skies. It was raining like insane. So we put the hoods back on to keep the wiring harness fine. And look over here, guys. We got both engines currently out, currently sitting on tires. And this is the old one. Obviously, looks a little bit cleaner than this one. This is the new one with 86,000 miles on it. And if you come over here, we're currently doing the timing belt. I've already done the water pump and a couple of the pulleys and tensioner. After that, I just gotta put on the belt and then put on the casing back on there. But it's looking a lot better. Move this over. So we're gonna get that done. I just cleaned up these cases right here. Those look 10 times better. We got all the bolts right here and all the pulleys and all that stuff, all the fun stuff. We got the new alternator and the engine mount and the starter right there. But anyways, guys, what I'm currently doing is cleaning the garage, cleaning all of our mess. I just pretty much just blew everything out of the garage with a leaf blower, arranged all of the tools and stuff that I want to reuse, put on the new engine. Got a few tools over here and all that. What I'm currently doing, what I'm going to do, I'm gonna clean everything up on this engine, you guys. I'm gonna clean this, make it look shiny, clean all of the other metal with a little drill, get everything to look shiny, look good, clean all the distributor and everything up that I can do with water, the hoses and all that stuff, some weird tape. Anyways, clean everything that I can. And look, this is right where the transmission goes, you guys. Get this out of the way. That's the rear main seal, and the clutch and flywheel go right onto that, and then the transmission goes right over it. So we cleaned that up as well, so it looks a lot better. I blocked off all the holes. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Bless you. Thank you.
Bless you. Thank you.
Anyways, so what I'm gonna do now, you guys, is just go through, clean everything that I possibly can on this new engine, and then transfer all the good stuff from here to there. So like the valve covers, the spark plug wires, spark plug seals, and a couple of the gaskets. And after that, we'll be okay to get the timing belt done. Tomorrow, we just gotta swap over that clutch onto that one, and then she's good to go in, man. We'll have a running Eclipse again. That one over there. Not this one. This one's gross. That one is the one we want. But anyways, that's just a little update for you guys. I don't remember where I left off, so I'm just kind of trying to update you on what's going on right now, what's happening. I'm gonna throw you guys up on the camera so you can watch me as I do this. Do a little time lapse, and then get everything clean, get everything good, looking good, get everything swapped over, and then I might pick the camera back up tomorrow morning when we get the timing belt and clutch swapped over, and then when the engine's going back in, and we hopefully will get our first start tomorrow night. Pretty nerve-wracking, pretty crazy. So anyways, let's get to that time lapse. Guys, I want to show you something real quick. Here's the old engine, the front valves. Obviously they're like dry because there was like no oil in there, or at least I drained the oil, and it hasn't run for a long time. That's how it's looking. It's actually not bad. It looks pretty good, pretty healthy everywhere. These are brand new whatchamacallums too, seals, so I'm gonna keep those. And then if you come over here, this is the other engine. Obviously very different, that compared to that. I don't know if that's just old oil, how that's looking, but definitely different. So I'm gonna clean off the edge, get that all clean, and then put on the new valve cover, and we'll be good. eventually finally got the new spark plugs in with the new spark plug seals, as well as the valve cover swapped over. That one's on the ground. I'm also keeping these seals right here because they're like brand new, so I'm gonna keep those just in case. Yeah, all we gotta do now is button that down. I might swap over this hose right here, and then we gotta do the backside. After that, we should be good, man. I am nervous about the backside because that's how I blew my last motor, as I dropped a nut in there or something fell in there that I don't recall doing, but it happened. So now we just gotta put the wires in there, tighten that guy down, do the back, and we'll be there.
Wait, so you want me to whisper on this first part? Hey, maybe you should keep that shit to yourself. Blame me, it ain't gonna be good for your health. We the A-team, just the same thing, you don't faze me. I let the flame breathe, who chase me in blue faces when you pay me like, woo! Comments coming, I see ya. Looking back, I can't see ya. Little homie wanna be ya. Keep it all to myself. Hit me back for the re-up. Lift back, pick the team up. Wouldn't really wanna be ya. Put the head in the shove. I wanna go get it, we getting that. Beast of fire, we address the facts. That's one clap, that's two hats. That's three kicks, and a bass is fat. No flop, no cap. Trying to make a little buzz so we put the city on the map. Oh, that's...
What's up, you guys? It's currently a new day. I know I kind of stopped filming yesterday after I did everything, but today is Monday, and today is a new day with new adventures. Check this out, guys. So I got everything done on this engine. Got all the valve covers swapped over, that one and that one. All the wires, new spark plugs, new spark plug seals, cleaned it all up, new gasket for the intake manifold, and what else did I do? Oh, this morning I worked on the timing belt, ended up getting that on. Now I just gotta tighten it with the hydraulic tensioner. But it's kind of been a pain because this left camshaft ended up turning way more than it should have, and it wasn't lined up on its mark right there, if you can see. So I was really worried that I had bent a valve or something, but should be okay because I turned this back when I did it, the crankshaft, so hopefully it didn't damage any valves. Otherwise, this is all to waste. But we should be okay. I lined it up again. These are both lined. I already turned the crankshaft one full turn and got the belt around one full turn. It is a little loose right here and right here, so I just got to figure out how to tighten it more by hand and then just let the hydraulic tensioner do the rest. It is pretty nerve-wracking, to be honest, because I don't want that to slip or ever break. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. Another news, I gave up on that, so I went over and started doing the transmission on this side. I got the transmission out. That's the old one, and that's the newer one, and that one is currently out. I got the flywheel back on, and I'm currently gonna go get a new clutch because this one is, although it is good, I'd much rather have a new clutch if I can get one. I just didn't buy a clutch and flywheel because I didn't have time, and I couldn't find one local. So yeah, but I ended up finding a clutch over at Napa Auto Parts. They got one ordered in. It's coming here in about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna go pick that up. I know you shouldn't reuse, you know, put a new clutch on a used flywheel unless you resurface it, but no one in Salt Lake resurfaces flywheels. I only know of one spot, and they can only do it by tomorrow, so I just can't. I'm gonna put a new clutch with the used flywheel. It's not that bad. It's honestly not in bad condition. I cleaned it as well, so hopefully it'll be okay to grab. The clutch can grab onto it. But anyways, we're gonna go do that, and we're almost there, guys. Get all that put on together, get the flywheel torqued down, clutch torqued down, and then the pressure plate, and then after that just fix the tensioner on here and get the belt tight. Throw on everything on there, not the water pump, the alternator, and the engine mount and the starter. After that, she'll be assembled pretty much, guys, and she can go in. So it's honestly just a matter of finishing everything up. I honestly am so tired and very discouraged after this morning because after I turned the camshaft pulley thing, I thought that I had bent a valve, but I'm pretty sure it's okay. It is an interference engine, this Eclipse's engine, but I had turned back the crankshaft, so it shouldn't have interfered with any valves. So, but it's still scary, you know? So when I go to start it up, hopefully she runs great. If she doesn't, you know, we're not even going to talk about that. She will run amazing. It will be amazing. Got brand new parts on her. Brand new water pump, timing belt, pulleys, tensioners, brand new valve covers and spark plugs and seals and all that. Gaskets and new clutch. This thing should be really good, really fun. Brand new gear oil and coolant going in. So we're almost there, guys. This is technically my 4th day working on it. 4th or 5th, I don't know. But been quite the journey. I'm not gonna lie, it's been quite the journey. If you guys are enjoying it, please smash that like button, subscribe, support the channel. This stuff is crazy. I'm just trying to get this Eclipse back on the road. There she sits, all torn apart, and there is the Civic. She works really good. But I want the Eclipse back, man. She's got a lot of power, a lot more fun to drive, and it's just as easily modifiable as the Civic, to be honest. So yeah, we get her running. Junk this one, sell any parts that anybody wants, and then I'm just gonna get rid of it. Get it out of here, give it to the junkyard, and then we'll have these guys right here. But anyways, I'll catch you guys once we get the clutch and once we're throwing everything together, most likely. Or maybe I'll just see you guys when most of it's done. So yeah.
Hey, maybe you should keep that shit to yourself. A-team, just the same thing, you don't faze me. I let the flame breathe, who chase me in blue faces when you pay me like, woo!